Okay guys, I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name of this. It's too hard to pronounce, so I'm just going to call it Channel Redacted, because that's what it says in that. But anyway, this is a YouTube channel with 5 videos and a story. Let's take a look at it with video 1. I'm just going to jump straight into it. Let's go. Let's start off with video 1, titled Day 2. Now we start off by meeting our main character. Just says hi guys. Gonna say it. Now his name is redacted. Why? I don't know. He does do some mining. He finds some iron. Most of this video is just, you know, him just playing normal Minecraft. Okay. Wait, I want you to keep what he says in mind in a little second. Not Yum. Read what he's typing. I think Jack hates me. Who's Jack? I don't know. But let's continue on. Now, I want you to pay attention closely here. Did you notice it? If you didn't, I don't blame you because it is very sudden. But look how much chicken is inside his inventory. See that it goes, eats one chicken, look at his inventory. That chicken just disappears. And he does notice it because right now he says, where? Just skip forward a little bit. What the hell happened to my last chicken? And I just want to point this out, but you know how it says it's 17 minutes? It's actually not 17 minutes. And what do I mean by that? Watch. Gonna skip to here. I'm gonna play it for a little bit. Right, it's coming up soon. Look. Okay. Go back a little bit. Watch his camera. It glitches out, then the screen goes black, and it does not go back, it just stays black for the entire video. Until the video ends. So, let's cover it. Let's go into video 1. So to start off with, we got Redacted, because we don't know his name yet, and something is wrong with his Minecraft world, because his chicken went missing, and his camera cut off. And another thing that we know is that he had an argument with his friend Jack. That's all I got from that video. Let's move on to the questions. Now, what happened between Jack and Tim? What happened to his video, like why did it cut out? And finally, what is wrong with his world? To figure that out, let's move on to video 2. Now, right before this video starts, I must give you a warning. I do not know if I need to give you an epilepsy warning because this whole video is kind of terrible, if you know what I mean. Well, the camera quality is rubbish, as you'll see right now as I play the video. and it's only going to get worse from here. Glitching. Right, I'm going to skip forward a little bit because, you know, yeah, he digs down, and the more he digs down, you can see the camera quality just start to get more and more worse. Yeah, look. As you can see, the camera terrible. Let's skip forward a little bit. Just continues mining, continues, the camera quality gets worse and worse. Then when you reach the top, the camera quality gets better. It kinda. I mean, it's still terrible, but yeah, it's better. Yeah, then it goes back. Goes outside, does some exploring, does some killing. I must point this out, when he kills, the camera quality does get a little terrible. So maybe that's got something to do with it. Yeah, I'm gonna move to this part. He comes across this big hole in the ground. And he mines himself in. I'm just gonna let it play out for the next till the end. Without speaking. Don't stop, I'm just gonna say what that says because camera quality's kinda terrible. But yeah, it's just spamming, don't stop. Yep. And then the word pain is just all over the place. Camera just starts glitching out. Then the video ends. Let's cover it. Okay, video 2, so let's cover it. So, I got two things from this, and that is something is haunting his world. That's how Chicken probably disappeared. And one thing that I noticed is that the camera quality only goes bad whenever he's underground. Like that's when it's the worst, so maybe that's got something to do with it. Anyway, so I did change some questions, and it was what happened to his camera quality instead of what happened to his video. And it's not what is wrong with his world now, it is now what is in his world. Let's move on to video 3. Video 3, New Beginnings. I just want to say this video has probably the weirdest so far, but it's most natural. You'll see what I mean. I'm going to play it in its entirety this time. I might skip through a wee bits, small bits. I'm going to pause it whenever something's, yeah, so I'm going to pause it right there. Now, do you see what's wrong with it? I'll go back a little bit, go back a second. Right. Do you see what's wrong with this image? If you don't, I do not blame you. It's quite hidden. Right there, if you see where my mouse is pointing in, you can see right there that it should be an oak log. Well, it should be this brick right here, but it's not. I think it's wool, black wool. See, that's the first thing. Nothing strange in here. The apples look weird. Yeah, look, you see that again, right there? And this house is completely empty. It should have some beds in it, I believe. Comes across the temple. Just gonna skip by a few bits, because nothing really strange happens here. Does find 2 diamonds, which is pretty lucky. Okay, something else strange that happens. There. Now he comes across another desert temple. I'm just gonna skip forward a little bit. Yeah, okay. As you can see, the houses, those are not natural houses. Houses cannot naturally spawn like that, I believe. Villages cannot spawn with just sand houses. I might be wrong, but let's continue. Another thing I want to point out is that the villagers were spawned in like that, as you can tell by the what they're wearing. Because naturally, but when villagers do spawn in, like naturally, they usually wear different costumes and they're tradable. But these villagers, you cannot trade with, I believe. And as you can see, this is the same house he was in. Because tonight. Okay, one thing I want to point out. I don't know what this enchantment is. Because I don't know what spell that is. Just somebody can go down in the comments below and tell me what that is. Because I do not think that's a real thing. I'm going to just skip forward some little bits. Yep, he has his own house, which, guys, can I ask you again, can you see what's wrong with this? Actually, back there, you can see what looks to be untextured blocks. Don't see. Just got forward some little bits. Yeah, you can see it's gotten bigger now. I'm pretty sure. He does see it. He does see it. Yeah, just looks got off at distance. You can see it. I think it has gotten bigger just by that tree alone, because it was only at one tree. And then something happens. I'm just gonna let it play. Now, we're going to stop there because it just goes on for another 2 minutes. I don't want to bore you. But yeah, just, yeah, this sound weird. And yeah, it's just this thing staring directly at the camera. let's cover it, shall we? Right, so video 3. To start off with, we've got the Morse code, and just to make it sound even more creepier, I'm going to put into a robot voice generator.
Return to old or corruption will find you. Old, 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 old. Hey you Liam, first time. Every will know your name. Don't forget me Liam. It's me David. Don't forget we play our world Liam.
Okay, yeah, that's all it says. Anyway, so to start off with, we figured out that this guy's name is Liam, and I'm guessing that the ARG creator might have got this guy's Jack's name mixed up with David. I'm guessing, because that's the only person that we ever know. So yeah, the main character's Liam. We do know that the ghost is the one that's causing the chicken. They're corrupting the world, and I believe they're corrupting camera footage. With that, the questions. We do know that redacted his name's Liam, and what happened between Liam and David. We know that what happened to his camera quality, the ghost is messing with it. What's in his world, the entity, it was a ghost or an entity. And what happened to David? To find that out, let's move on to video 4. Video 4 titled At the End. Let's go. So I'm just going to skip forward a little bit. Now, we see this, okay? Wait, I'm going to pause that. We see it's David's house, as you can see right there. We see signs saying, I miss you David. Oh, I just heard from your mum. I won't forget you. And please come back. Guessing that David might be dead. Ash is going in his house. We do see a grave. Oh, we'll go back. Yeah, now we see this grave that says, Rest in peace, David, 2001 to 2013. Love you, bro. I'm going to continue playing it. Plays a song, that's pretty weird. Not the weird that he's playing the song, but the song itself is weird. Just gonna skip forward a little bit. Now I'm gonna let the rest of it play through. I'm gonna let this part play through.
Turn your volume up to like 90. And mine also has
could say that's his dog. That song was his favourite.
I think I have to go because you actually got me so mad. I was gonna say I'm not, but
And then what happens next is pretty weird. So he comes across this hole that leads into a tunnel. Walks down the tunnel. He comes across this ginormous hole. But when he walks back, go wait for it now. He dies. And then when he clicks respawn, I see these words: error, an import element is missing. Please close your game and check the log file. One thing I do want to point out though is that, look, so yeah, that now that only pops up, that little point only pops up, I believe, whenever you've just joined a world. So I'm pretty sure he is in a different world now. And you can see there's two different rows of, you know, things. But anyway, let's cover it. Video 4. Now, one thing I got from this is that we know that David is dead. And I think that David is the ghost. I feel like it. I just feel like David is the ghost. And yeah, that's all I got. So we got answer to this one. What happened to Liam? Answer: he died. And finally, final question, and I'm pretty sure this is the last video. What happened between David and Liam? Let's figure that out in the last video, video 5. Okay, now let's go into the next video. And okay guys, there's another Discord link. Well, not Discord link, I mean there's another YouTube link. So let's watch it. It's called Liam, I'm sorry, but it's not over yet. Yeah, the frames per second of this video is terrible. As you can tell, this is not Liam told by his skin. The video has no descriptions, no comments. Now, if you read this, it can say, "Hey David, can you finish my farm please?" And the ghost, obviously, fills it in. That proves my point that this is David that we're seeing right now. And as you can see, he's burning down his house for some reason. Blows the whole place up. Then mine's a little hole down there for some reason. Burns the mine. Lets the dog go. Yeah, there. You can see that this is the ghost that we saw in the end, question mark, I'm pretty sure. Or it was one of the episodes, I'm pretty sure it was New Beginnings. That's when we saw this, right at the end. That proves my point that this is in fact David. Then the sign gets placed called "I'm sorry Liam, go free and play." And then the video ends. let's cover it. Anyway, video 4.5 because that's what I'm just gonna call it. So one thing that we know is that David, I believe, wants to hurt Liam, and that does in fact prove my point that David is in fact a ghost. But yeah, I feel like David wants to hurt Liam because of the argument. And that leads me to my next question. What was the argument? I mean, like, well, obviously, like, we know David wants Liam to be happy, but I still want to know what was the argument. Like, why is David mad at him for? Could Liam have no? Yeah, to figure it out, we've got to watch the last and final video. But I worry that we're not going to get an answer to it. Hopefully we do. Anyway, questions. I got one question, and it is, how will this end? Final video, video 5. Now, guys, I'm going to go not full screen for this one, and you'll see why in a moment. But here's the last video on this channel titled What Happened. Now, I'm just going to skip by this video pretty quickly because actually not a whole thing happens. I mean, you can see it. We aren't still in David's view now. Because, like, you can tell by that, that's his skin. And that's him coming across the damage. Him trying to fix the houses, him trying to just figure out what's going on. Place that sound saying what happened. Okay, I do want to point that out. If you heard that right now, if you put your microphone, well, if you just listen again, okay? Go back, listen. Wait to listen carefully. Now, you can in fact tell that that sound is a chest closing and a door opening. But he did not open any doors, so that's why I'm thinking. I think David might be there right now. Let's continue on. So I'm just get forward a little bit. Comes across the hole that we saw in the last video. He says, David, I know this is you. Guessing what he's gonna say. Come. I'm gonna guess that's what he says. And see me. Let's end this. Then the rest of the video is just him trying to rebuild. Yeah, we hear those you can hear those sounds again. Now, the reason why I've went like this is because if I scroll down to the description, you can see there are lots of dots. And eventually, scroll all the way down, you can see this. What does that mean? I know you're probably thinking that, but if you Control C it, if you copy it, put it in here, you can see this is titled The Real End. But first off, I'm not going to go straight into it. I'm actually going to, go over the second video, well, the other video first, and then I'm going to go to this one, just to show you this. Anyway, let's cover it. Okay, here's what I got from this video. So, I know that Liam wants us to stop, and he wants to fight David. He wants to throw hands at David, and yeah, that's all I got from this video. And I'm going to take off what was the argument about, because I feel like we're not actually going to get an answer to that. So now finally, how will this end? Let's figure that out. Video 5.5. Let's go. Now, guys, I do want to say this, okay? This last video, I watched the whole thing, and it's actually really good. So, I'm not going to speak throughout this whole thing. Hopefully, don't mind. I'm going to go on mute so you don't hear anything. Because, sure, it's 7 minutes long, but I just want y'all to enjoy it, okay? Because it's an okay video. Let's play. Yeah, that's right. He just killed David again, technically. Well, David's ghost. I'm gonna let it play again. Maybe not replay it, but you know. But he's back. See, that Liam is in all caps. You know what, guys, I know that I promised you that I'll play the whole thing, but it's kind of getting, you know, near the end. Yeah, as you can see, I did skip a little bit, but look, he planted dynamite everywhere. Because, yeah, it doesn't work. If you're wondering why it didn't work, it's because it's not long enough, if you know what I mean.
He's the CEO of the Ancestral Life.
Yep, there we go.
In case you're wondering what the Ancestral Life
Yeah, we still got that big chunky TNT. As you can see, he's burying the dog. Along with him. Then he buries himself. Then the video ends. Let's cover this final video. Video 5.5. Now, what we got is that Liam in this final video won the fight between him and David. And what I got from that ending is I believe Liam may have deleted Minecraft or his Minecraft server. And yeah, that's all I got. Anyway, however this end, Liam wins. We still don't know what happened to David though. Maybe David gets, I don't know, deleted with the game. Because you know, like we did see him blow up his world. And yeah, Liam wins. Please, that's the end of this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to join the Discord where you can suggest your own ARGs so I can figure them out. And I just want to say this, if you made it all the way through this, please go subscribe to Mason1000. He is the creator of this ARG. He posts gaming videos and all of that. Please go subscribe to him. And with that, goodbye.